Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2019, and it is the start of my leaning out vlog. I'm leaning out for next year. Basically, long story short, the last time I did a prep series, I was prepping for my first show ever. I competed in figure, and there's really nothing to say other than I won every class that I was in. I won first place novice, and I won the overall in the open. So I won my OCB Pro card. Very proud of that. So now I am getting ready for the 2020 season. There is a lot more to say into how I came out of that dieting phase. It didn't go well. So needless to say, this morning I weighed in at a very thick 173. I had a refeed yesterday, and after I get back from the gym, which is what I'm getting ready to go do, or maybe on the way to the gym, I will talk about my plan of attack for these next 8 weeks. I'm planning to diet for 8 weeks and then take a 2-week diet break, or 1 to 2 week diet break, and then do another 8 weeks, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna talk about what this particular 8-week segment is gonna look like. But yeah, so loading up on my supplements. I'm taking, this is just BCAAs. This flavor is really good. Sour Patch Watermelon. And I've been taking this. I like it. I think the focus is really good, but that's about it. It's caffeine free. So I've been trying to take my caffeine content down because I know that whenever I actually get into a prep and I start to get lean, I want caffeine to work. So just not taking in as much right now. So anyways, I'm gonna get all my crap together and go to the gym. I will talk to you in the car. Bye. Okay, we made it. We're in the car. By we, I mean me and you, because there's no one else in the car with me. So we're going to the gym, and we're going to chat on the way there. Yes, so I want this video to be about, I was like, oh, I'm just going to do like a week vlog, but I think this one's going to be kind of long, so I may just keep it to today and just talk about some things, like as far as, like I was telling you about, you know, I weighed in this morning at 173. That is a full, somebody left something on top of their car. It's her clipboard. Oh, her notebook. Oh shit, it just fell. It just fell off her car. I'm gonna not run over it. Maybe she'll turn around and get it. Anyway, it's a maid, y'all. And that probably had like all of her information stuff in it for where she's going. Anyway, so I weighed in at 173, which is a full 40 pounds heavier than my stage weight. My stage weight, the last time I weighed myself before I carved up and all that, was the lowest weight I saw was 132. And so, in the day before my show, I think I was like 133, and I already started to bring in carbs, but neither here nor there. I would gander to say that completely carved up, which I don't feel like I achieved on show day, because I just feel like I could have been more full full. In fact, that was part of my feedback, was that I could have been more full. I think I would have weighed in at a firm 135, 134. So 40 pounds up from my stage weight. And there's a lot that goes into that, as far as the first week. The first week after my show, I was already 6 pounds up, and I did math and all of this other crap because I went into what's called the recovery diet. I did not want to reverse diet. I wanted to do the recovery diet, where it's you add, instead of adding calories slowly, you add them back more quickly. And that's just so that you can start. I wanted to be able to get my cycle back so that I could, you know, be in a good place to start putting on muscle as quickly as possible. So I did that, and I really wish that I had had a coach, because for those of you who don't know, I did coach myself to my pro card, so I'm very proud of that. I wish I had had a coach to, you know, kind of tell me what to expect post-show, because you can do all the research that you want to do, but until it comes to your body, you always feel like it's different for you, you know, so whatever, neither here nor there. So I don't want to say spiraled, but it was really hard up here, because you see yourself putting on weight, and even though it's healthy weight to you in the moment, it doesn't look like that. You're just like, oh my god, I'm already fat, so fuck it, you know, have whatever I want fat, you know, like, compared to what you were, because stage lean is no joke. And with the amount of subscribers that I have right now, I'm pretty sure it's everybody who knows me. So if you know me, you know how lean I got. And if you don't, if you're somehow you stumbled upon this video and you have no idea, all of my social media accounts are the same as my YouTube. So just Dory Osman. So Dory Osman on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. That's the only thing I mess with. I don't do Twitter or any of that. But at least not right now. All these uhs and ums. I'm sorry. I'll get better. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got very lean, so just starting to like see the lines and such go away, it really messes with your mind. On top of that, I was dealing with some crazy stress in my personal life. That's all behind me now. Everything's to the good. Everything is great. But with that, we sold a house. We moved. We had some issues. In 2019, I've moved like 3 times. So, and it all started in July. Like the month before my show is when all hell broke loose. So, whatever. And I can sometimes be an emotional eater. You know, I used to be very overweight. That's something that's another separate video that I want to do. But so sometimes I do turn to food to comfort me, and a lot of that is what happened. But rest assured that I had my ass in the gym consistently over this last year and moving crazy weight. Crazy for me. Like I've never lifted as hard and as consistent over the last 9 years, almost 10 years that I've been lifting. I have never put forth so much effort. And even though I was gaining weight and I was really depressed about it and embarrassed about it, I didn't try to diet. I was just like, you know what? I did this, and now I have to live with the consequences. Now I have to live in this body, and that's just all there is to it, because I'm not going to diet. And I didn't. So I did attempt a couple mini cuts, but not until I think December was the first time I tried to be like, okay, let's dial it back. And that I really haven't, even though I've attempted some mini cuts, I've never really followed through with them, and never really did them for more than like 2 weeks, where it's just like, okay, I need to get a handle on things. But I will say that all the weight that I did gain, I had already gained by December anyways, and so I haven't put on any more weight since December, so my weight has stabilized. And here we are, it's go time, because now I'm ready here and in my life. Things have calmed down significantly. I'm in a good place. God, I'm in such a good place. Like, this is time. It's time, you know, and when you know, you know. So yeah, there's that. So that's kind of in a nutshell how I put on as much weight as I did in my off season. I gained it all very quickly and just kind of kept it on, because what are you gonna do, you know? Now I'm trying to I'm going to diet back down and get ready for next year. Oh, that's what I told you in the intro I was going to do on the way here and did not do it. I'm already at the gym. So for the next 8 weeks, I am going to be doing 3 days lower calorie, lower carb. So I guess it's basically like carb cycling. And then on the 4th day, I'm going to have higher carbs and higher calories. But over the 7-day period, it all averages out to around 1,800 calories. This is what I'm going to be starting dieting on. And yesterday was the refeed day, because like I said, I'm doing 3 low, 1 high. So I was 330 grams of carbohydrate. So good. It's like almost 2,300 calories on my refeed day. And so probably I'll weigh in tomorrow lighter. You know, yesterday I weighed in at 172.8, and today I was 173 after 330 grams of carbs. So I don't know what'll happen. We'll see. I'm also starting with just maintaining 10,000 steps per day and 10 minutes of cardio 3 times a week. That's where I'm starting. I'm just going to see what it does, and if it doesn't yield the result that I want, which is going to be, I want to lose anywhere between 0.5, so 0.5% to 1% of my body weight each week, which for me works out to be about 0.8 to like 1.8 pounds. Don't judge me on those numbers. I'm very close, but it may not be 100% accurate. Yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna see what the steps and the cardio combined do. I'm not interested in lowering my calories any at all. I won't say, I mean, 1,800 calories is kind of high, I guess, to be dieting on, but not for, it shouldn't be for my current weight and activity level and the amount of muscle that I have on my body. After I get back from the gym and all that, I'll try to throw a physique shot in here too, so you can see what 173 looks like on me. I don't know, but I don't think that I'm overly fat. I think I just have extra fat on my body. Anyway, I'm not even going there. So anyway, I kind of just wanted to share where I'm at, what my plans are for this week, and we'll see how it goes, and then I will adjust from there. If I have to drop calories a little bit, fine, but I would actually rather just up my activity right now, because I'm not doing that much activity. But I think it's going to be fine. I really think it's going to be fine. This is how I started my prep last time. Actually, I was doing a refeed every 3rd day, which I might actually go back to, because for me, it's just easier to be compliant when I'm like, okay, just a couple days, and then I'll have a higher calorie day. Because for me, it's getting started dieting that's the hardest, but once I get in a rhythm, it's easy peasy. Like, it's really no problem at all. So but anyways, with that, just kind of wanted to update you on what to expect and what is coming soon, what happened in my last show and where I'm at now. I will be happy to answer any questions, so leave any questions or comments down below, or you can find me on one of my social media accounts, and I will be happy to answer your questions. So with that, I'm going to take my butt in here to the gym because I do have to work later on today. Okay, so I said I was going to throw a physique shot up in here. I don't really want to, but it is what it is. And I tried to get as much natural light in here as I could, and then a little small little ring light. So, all right, so here we go. This is what I look like at 173 pounds. Can't really pose holding the camera, but this is what I look like for now. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what I look like after I get lean again.